Here's an interesting turn of events. This is a 401 motor. And if you look down in there, you can see brown stuff. This is a new carburetor. It looks like it's about 1/4 of an inch. And what that is water. How this came about was I thought I was out of gas, and I got my gas can and decided to put some gas in it and started ciphering it. Turned out it was a can that had radiator water in it. So I finally been back and forth over this 2 or 3 times. It wouldn't even idle here, and I can see why. So now I'm just going to get the gas out of there and that water, and take some air and blow through the jets. See if I can blow the rest of it out. Should be fine after that. First thing I'm going to do is just try to suck the gas out. This is pump it out of here on the ground. Got a lot of water in there. Just suck the water out too. Yeah, it's set for a couple weeks without running, so now it's got quite a bit of dirt in it. The water trapped. Well, that's pretty much empty. Take a look at it here. Yeah, still quite a bit down on the bottom, and a lot more down there. So I'm gonna hit it with air first and see if I can blow some of that stuff out of there. Try to blow all that stuff out first and then through the jet second. Yeah, a lot of it came out. Now just open the carburetor up. Maybe let it blow out. You can't really see in there. Oh, that's just the reserve jets here on the side. And I'm just going to reach across, do the same thing here. Put my finger in this so I don't blow my spring or anything out of here. Unless you've got rid of all the water. So now, all I got to do is basically put it back together, and it should be straightforward. I just took this top off of these edelbrocks. The thing I've got to be careful of is that I got the accelerator pump down in there and it'll move. That's free. Throw a couple screws in it for good luck. These are star screws, Torx bits. I lost one of my Got a tripod finally, so I can I'll just snug those down, and I got some linkage here. This is one of them is for this choke butterfly back here. It goes in pretty easy. Getting the clip on it's not so easy. It goes in there. And then I got another one on the accelerator pump. And there's one on this side here. It's the other side of the choke linkage. And that one there, I lost the clip, so I'm just going to wrap a little piece of wire on it. I'll use this one. It looks like it just goes in a hole here. On the inside of the carburetor linkage, and then we've got 3 settings here on the accelerator pump. I had it on number 2. I'm going to put it on number 1. That's going to give us a little bigger squirt. This motor likes to have a little juice, and if it's too much, I'll just take it off. And then I'm about to lose my clip. Come on. Try it from a different angle. This one, it looks like I can push straight on, so that'll be a little better than trying to do it from the top where I can't see. I dropped my clip. Luckily it went in the manifold. We'll get to it. Maybe. I'll try it again. There we go. All right. Carburetor's back together. Now I just have to put my 2 mirroring rods, these plates pop up. And I just pull my metering rods out so I don't bend them when I go to put it back in. They just drop down in there. The only thing you really have to be careful there is to get them down in the jet hole. There it goes. And these are vacuum metering rods, so what I was using to tighten that. Oh yeah. This is a 1/4 inch socket. Yeah. So you don't want to have that thing hitting the metering rod if it's got any resistance at all. It should go down there easily. What that's for is when vacuum hits it. Right now they're in a full open position. pull that jet up to get the most gas. And when vacuum hits in there, it pulls those metering rods down and shuts off the gas a little. Well, it looks like that's it. All we gotta do is put the gas line on. And it was kind of leaking, and I got a cheap Chinese clamp on it, so I gotta tighten that up real good. It'd run like it is even if that top was just sitting on it, because all the jets are down in the bottom. But I'm gonna go ahead and torque my bolts up. Carburetor air cleaner stud. I had these pretty snug, but I'm gonna finish them off. And with any luck, blowing those carburetor bowls out, got whatever dirt and trash was in there, causing it not to idle. Well, it just died on me there. Didn't want to idle. Took a while to start because everything was empty and I had to pump gas up there. I'll play with this a little more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those idle circuits are plugged up. Pull the air screws out. Hopefully this will maybe blow back through that carburetor and get any junk out of there that might be in there in those low speed jets. Blowing gas out good. Let's see what this side does. Yep, it's blowing gas. Maybe that did it. Those idle screws were in here, 2 1/4 turns. So that's what I'll do. Put them back in the same. If this don't work, I'm gonna have to pull that carburetor off there and see if those the circuits themselves are plugged up. I have to blow it from the bottom of the carburetor. Alright, 1, 2 1/4. One, 2 1/4. Alright. Hopefully it'll run. is up to operating range. Getting close to it. Still blowing a little steam out of it. But everything's alright. Comes off idle real good. I got to idle a little high. But I'm going to leave it there. Taking a slow bit. There's a little high idle. I did set it up the other day because it was dying.